Hi guys, welcome back to another Big Al Devlin video here at the House of Devlin, and this is really just some food for thought, and I'll be interested in your opinion on this because the answer to the question is something I'm uncertain of. I have my ideas, and I have my sort of viewpoints on it, but I'm not going to share them on this video. Maybe for a part 2 video after I've read through your comments, I'll do a response video to it with a little bit more detail. And that is, 2 years ago I died and came back to life by my own volition. I died in a car crash and died from heart failure or the results of heart failure, and I just came back to life. My heart pumped back up, and the electrical activity is still a little bit off, but it returned back to normal functionality for all intents and purposes. Now, when I did that, I died trying to protect. My sheer motivation at the time was to protect my girlfriend who was in the car with me from the car that was the truck that was coming at us from behind. And so I died fighting. I died fighting to stay alive. I died fighting to protect my own life, but more importantly, I died fighting to protect that the one that I love, my girlfriend, and whom I hope will be my future wife to be, and the future mother of my children. Now that was a brave act, what I did. I mean, the police came in during the hospital and said, "You are a hero. What you did prevented a pile up. Your reactions to the driver behind prevented a pile up and prevented further people getting injured and killed and so on and so forth, and it certainly prevented you and Lauren from getting killed. We would definitely be dead. There'd be nothing left of us. There'd be nothing left of me for me to come back into, my soul and my spirit to return to." Now, when I died, I went to a place called Fólkvangr, which is the afterlife, which is ruled over by Freya, the goddess Freya, who's of the Vanenheim. I remember the Meadow of the Dead distinctly, and I've done a video on that, so if you want more detail on it, please watch that video, because it will give you a full description of what I saw, heard, smelt, everything about it. But the one thing about it was I was at complete peace. I knew I had reached my heaven. I was in my heaven, and it is a place where I would very much like to go back to again when my time comes. Don't worry, I don't mind if that time is in 500 years time or 50 years time, you know. Longer the better in some ways. I quite like this place. I like Midgard. I like the middle realms. I like the mortal realms. And I certainly want to be here for as long as my girlfriend and her family are here, and if I have children, that they're here as well. Okay? But the question that I have for you, and I've taken 3 minutes to get to it, so better speed up, is, just because I went to Fólkvangr the first time round, will I go to Fólkvangr the second time round, or will I go to Valhalla the next time round, or will I end up in just one of the other afterlives that existed for the Nordic pagans of the time? Just one of those where you just live your life but without any of the badness. My hope is that obviously I do return to Valheim. Well, to Fólkvangr and Vanenheim, or was it in Asgard? I don't know actually. It might be in Valheim, or it might be in Asgard. That's my geography of the cosmos let me down now. I'll have to check that out for the next video. But ultimately, Fólkvangr, I would love to return to that place, because I've never been at so much peace. Now, I wouldn't want to be there necessarily alone. I would want my woman with me, and I would want my family around me, or at least them to have an opportunity to be there with me. But do I have to die in a glorious fashion again? to warrant being picked by Freya, you know, like she only picked people who died bravely in battle. I know it wasn't battle, but I was fighting to stay alive. I was fighting, you know, like a fiery dragon behind me, so to speak, the truck that hit me. Or if I die peacefully, will that be simply enough? Is one brutal death enough, or do I have to die again? Brutally a second time round to go to Fólkvangr is basically what I'm saying, or is it every death counts? I'm not sure. I have my thoughts and ideas, and as I say, I'll share them in the second video that I'll film on this particular topic. But I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you.